Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back, B Game. We're gonna be playing some more baseball once again. Yeah. See how it figures out. I'll update. See how it goes. I don't know. I'll update you guys here in a moment. But yeah, welcome back to B Gaming. Like and subscribe would be much appreciated. Try and get those viewers up, get those subscribers up. Comment, favorite, like the video if you like it, all those type of things. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. We'll do new videos as much as I can. And, yeah, here we go. So, I traded Blake Snell because anytime he was getting hit, it was a homer over the fence, and that was kind of peeving me off. So, the fact that a guy's cold, just because he's cold, and every time he gets hit, the ball gets taken deep, like, that's ridiculous. So, yeah, we'll upgrade you on the transactions. Well, not update you, sorry. So, yeah, we got, Eugenio Suarez from the Reds for Marcus Semien. We traded Marcus Semien and Miguel Geraldo. We don't have a legitimate third baseman, so yeah. And then also, what was it? Got Jack Flaherty, but we recently just got, yeah, see Max Fried or Fry, whatever, from the Braves for Blake Snell and some relief pitcher. So last trade I wanted to do, I'm not doing any more. I know I keep saying that, but it's for real legit this time. I'm not doing any more trades. Yeah, I have a third baseman now. I have a second baseman and a shortstop. I didn't have a third baseman. They tried to tell me that Vlad plays third base. Once upon a time, but he does not play there anymore. He plays first base now. So, anyway. Hopefully I won't have a damn throwing error that will cost me a run or something like that. Like it has. Like a couple times now. So, yeah. Anyway. Play the game. See how it goes. I'm probably switch up. We're probably going to play some hockey tomorrow in the next few days because playoffs are starting and I got to get through year 2 of my season, so we're going to probably start doing that quite a bit coming up. But yeah, we got a new starter. We'll see how it goes. Apparently Biggio needs a day off. Oh, never mind. Apparently he doesn't. So we'll see how things go. Now my pictures have a besides engine reading. It's okay though. Like I said, trying to compete and get back into this 12 games below 500.
between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays.
We need to just get more wins than we do losses. Hopefully that can start happening.
Is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while...
Alright, so we're gonna have a puff and we'll get in.
He can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Joey Wendell is in to start things off as he gets the ball to start the inning. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Yandy Diaz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 64 degrees, our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 1-1. To short. Panic is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Tampa Bay nothing. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa.
Time out for a second, everyone. that's gonna be a bit of a distraction in the stream, but whatever. What can you do about it? I mean, it's not like I'm playing, so.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
The 1-0. In the air, down the line and left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You see the average starting play at .318. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. That's inside. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Arozarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So now here is Eugenio Suarez. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's just 2 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he fouls this one off. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Slow roller out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Here's Randy Arozarena. We take a look at the splits between April and May. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Wow.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Fried has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away.
Gosh.
Don't be shocked if this
They
pitcher
do this
tries to
just
go a
so
little
my
bit
pitch
further
count will
outside
go
the
up.
zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Yeah.
One thing to take note of is how
It's
these
just
last
to
2
get my
batters have
pitch
really
count.
driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Well, I know, but
Now
I
here it
can't do
comes.
anything when the fucking batter just keeps fucking fouling
He
everything
loses him on ball 4.
Should have just walked him right
At
away.
the plate now is Willie Adames. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. As you look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Now that's popped up. Biggio over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 down and a runner at first. And that'll bring up Mike Brasso from the stretch. Lau, the runner at first with 2 gone.
This umpire's not going to give me anything easy.
That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Oh my gosh.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that's in there, base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Jello. How are you?
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a breaking ball runs in and gets it. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
He did it on purpose. Throw him out of the game.
Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna try to.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Oh no, swung at a bad pitch. That's not good.
Rousseau is over now, and he's got it for round number 2.
I'm not very good at this game. So,
That's exactly what
it's
they
still
wanted
fun.
out of that pitch up in
Very
the zone.
frustrating,
They
but
took
still
him
fun.
off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Joe Panic as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a
I
productive
hope you're having
player
a
with the
good
bat in
day
his
or
hand
night,
so far.
wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate
Just
it.
off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-0.
Oh.
Foul again, and after being way ahead, now
That was out of the zone.
2-2.
Swung at it.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Had a feel
Very
we're
one down
gonna
on
try
the way,
to get
but
me
it's
to go
full count
chase
now,
something.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that brings in George Springer.
I'll probably strike out or dead out, so.
Comes set.
shit.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball
Of
hit out
course.
toward right center. Oh, he couldn't make
Oh,
the
what?
play.
He dropped it.
Now a third runner heading for the plate. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag.
Oh, that
Very
stinks.
aggressive send right there. You take a chance.
How
you
many
hope the throw
videos
is a
do
little
you-
bit offline,
One
and that
video?
paid off right there.
Oh, I can't believe he got in there.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Made
one.
one video, or you have a bunch of videos and no subscribers?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third
Oh, yeah.
baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
I remember when I was there. You gotta start somewhere though, man.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez.
Like I have
Swings and grounds it to short. Adames
almost
scoops it up.
250
In time, they
videos,
stop
and I
the
only
bleeding
have
as the side is retired.
25
So they
subscribers,
nearly
so.
bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they
I
push
mean,
across 4 runs.
it's rough
We played
sometimes,
2 full.
but
It's the Blue Jays
it
4,
is what
the
it is.
Rays
What
nothing.
can you do?
And now in the box, Francisco Mejia.
I think if I had a camera,
third inning in
it would
this
help
one.
me out a
They've
bit
gotten
more,
a gut punch to start this
whatever.
game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the Tampa Bay third.
Batting none. The left fielder.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll take a look at ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Damn, that guy over there is fast, eh?
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here
Guy
it
at
is.
first base. He's got 91 speed.
Kiermaier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Oh, Kevin Kiermaier.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's why.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
I'm gonna throw him a changeup.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Ah.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They trail here 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Giancarlo Stanton is in the
only
start
hit
countdown
something
as
with
he
this
swings
damn
and misses
guy.
at that one at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for route number 1. Now at the plate is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, he was
He'll
right
go
there.
after the first pitch to him and comes up
Swung
empty
right
at
through
strike
it.
1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He comes a strikeout.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Awesome. Hope you're enjoying the video.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath.
Like and
You can't
subscribe,
start
it'd
trying
be
to
much
guess along
appreciated.
with them. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Ah, strike.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Striding in is Travis d'Arnaud. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the
Awesome.
back.
Thank you
Hopefully
very much.
it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Arozarena finds some space out there
Too
for
bad.
the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 4-0
That
lead.
pitch was right there for me, the clobber.
New inning set to get underway, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna play some hockey, so
Up next for Tampa Bay.
get ready for
Now into the
playoffs.
box is Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid
Come
off
on
for a
now,
ball.
give me a strike here on these close calls. You're pinching me all day.
That missed.
Yeah, like, come on, that's
It's
right
ball
there.
2. Arozarena starts the day as the 3rd leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan
Or
vote.
straight
And he has a chance to
fastballs,
do
alright.
exactly that if he can make a late push as
See,
we head
like-
towards the
oh,
Midsummer Classic.
Okay, that's a bit
3 and
outside,
1
I
to it
guess.
now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
I'm gonna change up.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate, Brendan Lau pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Wish you had the show.
A wind-up and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Popped him up. Suarez has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Rays held in check here. They're down 4-0.
Do the dance.
Bottom of the inning now. And set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Second base.
Kevin Biggio.
First pitch on its way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Adames has it, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So next to hit is Joe Pennant. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now back.
Here's George Springer, and he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 now. And the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch.
2 diving
what
catches.
A play there to end the inning.
Right.
Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
There's the second one of the
Welcome
inning.
back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Gotta be careful.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know you're averaging dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now back, left field.
A couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Adames over at second. Brasso is over at first with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back. The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Next to dig in, Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
Ball,
To
that's
2
too high.
balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The right fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Popped him up. Wendell moving to his left. 1 down. Next to bat for Toronto, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Eugenio.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Turned on down the line. He's right there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Striding forward now is the DH. Giancarlo Stanton struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Kiermaier is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it. And stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eye.
Grounded up the first baseline. Well, that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yandy Diaz is retired to kick off the inning. In now, Austin Meadows. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gurriel is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate here is Randy Arozarena. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Biggio trying to get there. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Tampa. They trail here 4-0. Josh Fleming will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 19, Josh Fleming.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now a pitch on the way. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line hard into left. Kiermaier is
lucky,
right there
so
as he puts it
freaking
away.
fast.
No problem for the first out.
That was a double.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Still trying to get a hit with this guy, I think.
Popped him up.
Oh my goodness.
Mejia waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Next up is Kevin Biggio. He's popped up at his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. He's set and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Guerrero is off at first with 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willy Adames. And now the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Biggio over to his left. 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Michael.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping in once again is Francisco Mejia, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't.
Ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A man at third with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so wouldn't you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches?
Trying to
more
get him out
to
of
get
it.
a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
My
Lifted down the line in left.
Just hit the ball, bro.
The next 3-2.
Like, if you're gonna hit it, just
fairly
hit
well
it.
out towards straightaway center. Springer giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board. Comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. So
leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, Joe Hannah.
now the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arozarena comes on now, and he has it one down.
Up next to the bleachers.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 13. Lourdes.
So here is Lourdes Gurriel. Flew out last time up. 0-1 the count.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And the ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joey Wendell. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Nicasio, the former Ranger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Yandy Diaz waits on deck. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Line toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that is off the wall.
Gotta be kidding me.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
William Wabet is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 14, William Wabet.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Swing and left the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Short, hit hard, fielded by Panic. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. So the next to bat will be Brandon Lau, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Hernandez.
It's gone.
That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I completely lost my
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More from Toronto. And now here is Eugenio.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Hold on, sorry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Tie ball game. 4-4 the scores. We give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Of course not.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. A.J. Cole will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
A.J.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Michael Brasso. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The third baseman, Michael.
The 0-1 on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now into the box, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swinging bunt.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next is Tampa Bay. The left fielder.
Next, it'll be Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Again, another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next, here is Cavan Biggio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still all square at 4 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. He'll be the one to lead it off.
Can't believe my bullpen did that to me. Fuck.
The second baseman. Joey.
Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Austin Meadows is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. This is in the air to left. Hernandez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Nick Anderson takes the ball, looking to make sure this gets.
I can't substitute anybody for you.
Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Panic. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is there to make the catch, and that's a big out number 1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer.
I'm gonna lose.
Lifetime against this particular
That was it right there. I'm
Not
gonna
a big
lose. I already know.
0 for 1.
He didn't move
Ready
over.
to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking lose this game.
This year against right-handed pitching,
God
Springer
dang
carries a
it.
hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Fouled away. The 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field.
You gotta be shitting me, man.
Arozarena will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13.
Striding
Give me some
in
fucking
is Lourdes Gurriel, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Gets ahead of him here as he got him
Like
to
I
swing
said.
over the top of this one.
I always remember
Fucking
John
game,
Smoltz
man.
telling me the greatest
Matter
asset
how hard
a
I
closer can have is short-term memory.
fucking try.
And this situation calls for it.
This ball's down, and that could
You're gonna
bring in
be
a
out.
run. He's safe at the plate, and we are tied yet again here in the 10th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike one. And it's fouled away.
Damn it. It was right there.
The 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Arozarena. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that's in there, 2-1.
He will, but he's a star player, so.
Ball three. The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Shot towards second. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead
thinking.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
In now, Brendan Lau. And the runner's coming home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I caught that.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames.
What the fuck happened right there? Oh, I didn't catch that? That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Full four, take the base. He's out. Ball four, take the base. Three. That's ball four.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Tampa Bay Rays put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Nick Anderson.
This is pure bullshit.
Rose.
You have to be so damn fucking perfect at everything. Fucking pisses me off.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto.
Give Giancarlo. Yeah. Okay. No, okay, hold on. That's fine. Bam. Nice cleats. What do your cleats look like? White? Okay, cool. Your cleats look fine. Your cleats look fine too. Sweet. Alright. everybody. That's all we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just don't know how I keep losing with the lineup I have, man. Oh, everybody's sitting out this game.
Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping up is Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Here he comes again, 1-2. sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's the first down. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting nine. How do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Ready now is Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher. A good fastball, he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
Arozarena right there, one down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
For the
third baseman, Eugenio.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will get this one. The next 1-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Lau. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first offering. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Archer is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has two different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has two pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to hit is Joaquin Diaz. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field.
Jeez.
Arozarena is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
No outs, nobody on. Fouled off. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Thank goodness.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Zunino, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fly ball right down the line and left. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The set and the 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Biggio makes the play and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. Tampa Bay.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
All right. I don't know what. That was weird.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Stepping in now, Jordan Groshans. None out, runners at first and second. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The bat, the center fielder, George.
So next to bat will be George Springer, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on its way. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
At the plate now, Jonathan Davis.
Of course
up.
you popped
Zunino
up.
is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, the third baseman,
now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 offering. Suarez left field and carrying well. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arozarena is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays.
His walk-off is fast.
All set for the start of the 4th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Arozarena is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next is Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Brandon Lau.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. First pitch on its way.
Ball back outside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, still ranging back, and it's gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays 2. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 1.
Next, it'll be Joaquin Diaz. First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Diaz is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Reese McGuire stands in as he looks at ball one here. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-0 home. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 8.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1 and 2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Hey, bud. Here's your first chance to get a hit.
So now to the plate, Jordan Groshans, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 5-2 Toronto.
That was smart to send him. He was gone.
Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Brasso is retired to lead off the fifth. So here's Mike Zunino. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And it's fouled away. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
This is foul right side. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So 2 out, nobody on, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. George Springer. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this is low, ball 1. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And he's retired here, 1 away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Into the box, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Now at the plate here is Eugenio Suarez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Again, another foul ball. hit to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The second baseman, Joey.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 2.
Digging in next, Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last debut. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay sixth, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Swing and a liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Brandon Lau. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
2-1 to count.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5. Michael Wacha enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 52, Michael Wacha.
First pitch on the way. Yes, he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Next up, Joaquin Gaius singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Brad Peacock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
7th inning ready to roll, and up next will be Willie Adames. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants
Exact
that
same
on the
spot.
mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Now here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2-2. Now here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. So 1-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down 5-3. Digging in will be Kevin Biggio. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the first pitch. He swings and lines it to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sorry, Joe, you have to come off the bench.
Joe Panic will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury.
Jeez.
Stepping in now, Jordan Groshans, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was a double play victim last time around. One pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. Up next, George Springer, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Now it'll be Jonathan Davis. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Number 7,
Colin McHugh is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Eugenio Suarez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. One run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. So 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Safe at the plate as they tack on one more to make it 7-3 now.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time at strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I'm surprised they don't have a hit. I usually get a hit with Rowdy. Oh.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Rays 3. Joe Panik will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. So now here is Kevin Kiermaier. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to bat, Joey Wendell. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
On a line, that's a base hit. Into the box, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Wendell leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. At the plate now is Joaquin Diaz. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. And now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now, Reese McGuire. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Number 2.
Here's Joe Panik, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive, base hit to right.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
In now, Jordan Groshans. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that close. Hey!
The 1-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The bat, number 8.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Lau. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Kirby Yates answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 39, Kirby.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lau stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time. And it's now a 7-4 game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Brasso retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. At the plate, Mike Zunino. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball
Count
1.
1-0.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on, missed. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
7-4 the final finish today. Toronto led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 5th winner of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays.
Alright. I'm just gonna have a quick snack here. Just about a 4-minute treat. We'll see. And yeah, we'll get right back into this. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video. Like and subscribe, be much appreciated. Trying to get those viewers up, trying to get those subscribers up. So oh. Okay, we'll add you later. Alright. Sim through date. Okay, what's my... Okay, hold on.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League.
Okay, we'll be back. was a little while there, but hey, we're back. Okay. I gotta see my lineup for next game. We got Reese McGuire playing fucking second. I don't know what he was, but whatever, I signed him. Where's Joe Panic? No, not Biggio. Panic. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that, cause yeah, I need utility guys. I need another reliever as well, so there. Oh my goodness. Just gotta start turning around. Who needs the day off? Anybody? Nobody? Alright, sweet.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Mike Clevenger gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on. Rich Hill is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game.
Yeah, baby.
But you don't want to win this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Oh, it was foul. Damn it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
On the move catch that?
He's
My
there
goodness.
and records the first
That was
out.
almost to the wall in the gap, and he still caught
Let's
it.
take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the hard.
See,
one second.
that would have been back-to-back
doubles. In
doubles.
right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Like Kevin Kiermaier's
second now with
freaking
one
beast
away.
over there in left
You don't
field.
get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 8 home runs, and 28 RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind it.
Wasn't patient enough, had me swinging.
Popped him up. Adames shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Part 3 of the Latin Connection is up next.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Oh, my goodness.
Big
Right
swing,
there.
but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Gurriel at second with 2 down. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
High and deep down the left field line.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Oh, my goodness.
1 left for Toronto.
I can't hit anything with
Still
Stanton,
no score.
man. I tell you. Huge power threat, but can't hit anything with him.
Here's Randy Arozarena. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That's in there, base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the 3rd out. Rays will settle for just the 1. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. That misses 1 and 2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Grounded weakly toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little bouncer. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed his zone.
And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Mejia over to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Brett Phillips will bat next. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1 and 2. And it's a 2 and 2 count to Brett Phillips.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Wendell, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering.
Ball, that now.
2 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Springer able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the former Saint.
Okay, we're going to take a quick pause here for a second. I'm going to have a bowl. I didn't have one so at the beginning of this game, so I'm going to have one. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate it. Everyone who's liked and subscribed past few days. It's been much appreciated. That's awesome that you guys like the baseball, obviously, and yeah. I'm kind of thankful for that. And I know nobody's gonna watch these episodes that are like 3, 4 hour, 3, 4, 5 hour streams, but I don't really care, to be honest. At least you would have something to watch for quite a while, you know. Anyway. Okay, the bowl is packed. Got Joe Panic coming up. Seems like I can never hit these guys that pitch the ball slow. It's weird. I don't understand it. Hopefully we can start making some things happen, though. Start getting some rallies going and stuff like that. Yeah, here we go.
Johns University standout Joe Panik.
Second baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Panik.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Yep.
Swing and this is in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Now at the plate is Maikel Franco. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line.
You almost hit a bomb.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
By the ringer. Alright, we just signed.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High in the air out to center field.
Every time.
Arozarena is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in next, Lourdes Gurriel. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Brandon Lau. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lau playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that one yanked just foul. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. And here's the 3-2 from him. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he misses, ball 4. So now into the box is Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Arozarena, base runner at first with 1 out.
Freaking wanted to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, another foul ball. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up to panic covering. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And now the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Just can't help herself.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Suarez, left field and carrying well. Gone!
Man, he's been a huge trade so far.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Good job, buddy.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
On the ground to third, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next to the
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
the batter, the right fielder, Teoscar.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Phillips. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece.
I like it.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
In there, 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
It's too big for him. It literally is. Oh yeah,
that wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So 1 gone with a runner at third. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1.
Exercise.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 8, second baseman.
Next to dig in, Brandon Lau. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A pause and the 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Suarez has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last.
The pitcher's already
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the man.
Leading off for the Jays, the second baseman, Joe Panic.
First delivery to him. Swing and a looper to left. Adames onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
George Springer the next to hit, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one also hit deep to left field. Kiermaier looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. third home run for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there.
Hey,
that's
what's up?
multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Josh Fleming takes the ball here as he'll enter. Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
To second for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
First offering, and there's a swing and a miss in an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out toward right field. Phillips is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5. And so here's the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Willie Adames. He was a double play victim last time around. A ball and no strikes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Sam Freeman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Sam Freeman.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. It's a fastball down below the knees. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Francisco Mejia, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Francisco Mejia.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He doubled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back, second base.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Michael.
Now to the plate here is Michael Franco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And now the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go 7th inning, ready to roll, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tied run to the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Brett Phillips, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him. Next up is Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 2-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Springer looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Served it right up.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as we are all tied at 5. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up.
Where are we almost out of the inning?
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch on its way. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel blasted a solo homer last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Eugenio Suarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back to Toronto after the... Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Willie Adames comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Ji-Man Choi. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1. Two balls, no strike.
Ready with the 2-0.
No, that's down.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Ross Stripling enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 48. Ross Stripling.
Set and the pitch. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. This ball game still tied 5-all.
Leading up for the Jays. The first base.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch on the way. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, that's
3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Like, see, how are you, like,
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This one skied out toward right. Phillips is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 1 for 2. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
So stepping in is Brett Phillips, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So we go quietly here in this half inning. We're knotted up heading to the bottom of the 9th as the Jays try to walk.
Leading up for Toronto, the second baseman, Joe Hannon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now here is Michael Franco, looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Phillips is on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 4.
Next to stand in is George Springer. He went deep back in the 5th. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. We are into extra innings. And standing in is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Franco has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Now into the box, Brendan Lau. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The center fielder,
Next, it'll be Randy Arozarena. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. In the air now out to left field. Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one. Nick Anderson takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning. Striding in is Lourdes Gurriel. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, talk about having a day here. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Oh, like that was right there, and it's fouled off.
Back up the middle, gets dirty and gloves it. He gathers the throw in time. 3 thumbs up. Ready now is Willie Adames. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. And there's the first out to begin the 11th. Big spot here, and it'll be Ji-Man Choi. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. 1-0 the count. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The catcher, number 28.
Francisco Mejia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Hernandez. And they have taken the lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
The final tally in this one. Nick Anderson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us.
Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for now, guys. I'd like to play one more, but I'm just over it tonight. So, yeah, I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. Like and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to get those subscribers up, get those viewers up. Comment, favorite, like the video if you like it, all that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.